fellow diamond painting addicts, and welcome back to Diamond Painting Anonymous. I'm Daphne, and I'm here today to unbox my next project, which may sound kind of crazy because I'm still working on several other projects, but I'm looking ahead and I need to figure out what I'm going to be doing in December. Right now, I'm working on my Autumn Sun, and I'm almost done with it. And then I'll be moving on to my Patriotic Camper, which will be my second kit for our Diamond Paint Along in November, which is DP for Veterans. So everybody keep your pictures coming in the Facebook group. It's been awesome. I love seeing what everybody's doing. I've seen some really cute and amazing work. So I will be moving on to that one after I finish Autumn Sun, and I'm almost done with that one. So I'm expecting that one to probably be Saturday's video, and then I'll start on Patriotic Camper. I do also already have kitted up my Christmas shop for December because I want to do that one for the holiday. But then looking ahead, we had decided that our theme for our Diamond Paint Along in January would be winter. And I think that the Christmas shop one is going to take me most of December, but I don't think it's going to take me all of it. So I got to looking around and thought, well, what kits do I have that would work that I could do maybe in December, but also if I don't finish in time, can run over into January. So this is my last kit from Francesca's Studio Works. I've only done one other kit of hers, and that was one of my Halloween kits, I think a year or so ago. This one is a round kit. I've been hanging on to it, but I want to get this one done since it's the only one of hers I have left. Sadly, she has gone out of business, so if you didn't get the chance to buy from her, I'm sorry. The one that I did from her was actually really nice. It was also a round, I believe. So let me get this one out and we'll look at what comes in the kit. Okay, so what we've got here are our drills, and again, as you can see, this is a round kit, and I see several ABs already, so I'm excited about that. We've got our stickers, because it does come with stickers and our instructions. We'll look at those in a few minutes. And we have our toolkit. So this is a standard toolkit with some little extras. Of course, you get this nice little cloth bag that you could save and use for something else. And then you get your standard toolkit, your boat, some baggies, a scrunchie for your pin. You get your pin. It actually has a regular placer, and then it's got one of these angled placers in it, plus it's got a 4 and a 7 placer. Then you get some branded, very pokey tweezers, so if you like having tweezers. And then we get some white wax. We get some branded washi tape. That's actually really nice washi tape, so I'll probably hang on to that. And then we get a divided tray with the little opener on the end, so you have spouts on the end if you want to use that. So that would be a nice little toolkit for someone. Like I said, I think the only thing I'm going to save out of it is the washi tape, because I can always use washi tape. But I think I will put this aside, and maybe this will be something I can ship off to the lady here in Canada that is doing all the donations, handling all the donations for Diamonds for a Better Tomorrow. I need to get with her about some kits that I can donate to and everything. But anyway, don't throw away your stuff if you can recycle it or give it to somebody who will use it. And what kit am I going to be doing? I'm going to be doing Snowman and Child by Makiko. I've actually done, I think, a couple of kits by Makiko. I think my Patriotic Gnome was by her, and then I think I also did a Halloween gnome that was a Dreamer Designs. Actually, I think both of those were Dreamer Designs. And I saw this one and I just thought it was super cute. I got this one at the same time I got the other one, obviously. So it looks like we've got 5 ABs here at the beginning, and then we've got a total of 39 colors, including the ABs. And then we've got extra stickers if I need them for anything. So you can see this isn't a huge one. It is big, but it's not huge. 45 by 61.9. So for me, that's not huge. For somebody else, it might be. But it's just this really cute snowman with the purple hat and scarf, and then the baby snowman with the blue hat with the white star, and then a red scarf, and you've got all of these little snowflakes and stuff in the background. So I think it's going to be a nice mix of multi-placing and confetti, because it looks like there's some nice shadowing done on the snowmen. And we've got, like I said, 39 colors, and I probably will be going through and adding some additional bling into this if I've got the colors to do it. I've had the thought that I should just make an order from, I usually get my drills from DP for Sparklers. I've also ordered some from Diamond Drills USA, I think, but I usually, for my fairy dust drills, I usually go to DP with Sparklers. I'm not sure how the shipping works now since I'm not in the US anymore, but anyway, I've been thinking about going through and just doing an order to get some basic colors so that I would have them in the fairy dust. So leave me a comment down below and let me know. Obviously 310 and 5200 would be good ones to have in fairy dust, but what are some other colors that you can think of that are pretty universal for most kids, so I'd get a lot of use out of them? Like I used to have some 814 in rounds, but I don't know if I do anymore. But I definitely do have more rounds than squares in special drills left over, so I will have to go check and see what I can do with that. So this will be the kit that I'm working on. Let me grab the canvas and we'll look at it. Okay, I hope you guys can see most of that. A little bit of glare there, and I will of course take B-roll so you can see the whole canvas. So this is Snowman and Child. Like I said, we do have two schematics. We have one down here at the bottom and then one on this side, and this one is upside down, so if you're someone like me who rotates your canvas to work on things, then you'll be able to see that. I do see quite a bit of multi-placing here in the background, like I suspected, and then some nice confetti where all the colors are, but of course where the snowman themselves are, there's quite a bit of multi-placing, and it's super cute. So this one says it's 45 by 61.9, so almost 62, 49 by 45 by 62, so let's measure. So going across here, I'm getting 44.8, so pretty close. And then if I turn it this way and measure, it should be 63, no, 62, 61.9. I'm getting 61.5. Now it is curled up a little bit, but yeah, 61.5 is what I'm getting. So pretty close. But I think this is a super cute one. I love the little snowmen with their little faces. They've got like their little orangey carrot noses, and they've got their little pink cheeks, their coal eyes. I like that they're wearing scarves and hats. You can see the button on the bigger snowman. And then of course we've got the pom-pom on its hat and then all these little snowflakes falling down. It's nice and sticky. The symbols seem nice and clear. I don't see anything that I'm worried about being able to tell apart. Yeah, it all looks good. I had no problems with the last one that I did from Francesca's. So if you have one of these in your stash and you haven't done it yet, it might be worth looking at it to dig it out and see if it's something you want to do. All right, let me get the drills and we'll look at those. And as always, for those of you who don't like drill trains, feel free to skip ahead to the end where I'll give you kind of my final thoughts about everything. So we've got like a dark gray, we've got a dark purple, like a lavender color. Then we've got a red, a dark blue, like a dark slate blue. We've got two bags of this kind of like almost a sky blue color, and then a dark purple. We've got like a royal blue, a chocolate brown, kind of a mocha brown. We've got a butterscotch, another darker purple, a gray, and then we've got two bags of gray. No, three bags of gray. Is that going to be, that is part of the shading on the snowmen, so that's why there's so many bags of that. And then we also have three bags of this kind of like very light mint blue color, which I think is also, yes, going to be some shading here on the snowmen as well. And then we've got all of our ABs here. So we have a very light peach AB, a light pink, we've got a light yellow, a very, very pale blue, and a white. And then we get a pale purple, a dark gray, and a dark purple. And then we get another purple. We get our black. That's all the black that's in it, this little bitty bag. Then we get another dark gray and a red. Then we get another dark purple, and we've got 1, 2, 3 bags of this kind of purpley blue, which is part of the snowman's scarf, I believe. So it looks purple, but it's actually, I mean, it looks kind of blue, but it's actually a purple. And then I've got another 3 bags of this kind of lighter purple, which is actually part of the shading of the snowman. So I think it's going to be interesting to see how the shading goes on these. And then our last colors here, we've got, oh, so I had 3 bags, but I actually have 4 of this color, this kind of very pale mint blue green. Then I've got a very, very dark like charcoal, a pale yellow, another kind of chocolate brown. We've got a butterscotch, a dark purple, kind of a slate blue. And then I've got 2 bags of this kind of, again, purpley blue, and 2 bags of off-white. So it's kind of crazy to think that I'm going to be doing this snowman with kind of off-white and then like these pale blues, but I think it's going to look really good. This is another one of those that you kind of have to trust the process. Because again, looking at the drills on the canvas here, the scarf and the hat look yellow. Look yellow. Guys, I'm sorry, my brain. They look purple is what I'm trying to say. But on the in the drill bags, they look kind of blue, not purple. So I'm sure when I put them all on there, they'll be fine. So we've got some ABs going here, some ABs in their noses. We've got some ABs in the snow. And I think I might add some ABs into the snowmen themselves, but we'll see. And certainly I'll be looking to see if I've got some purple, blue, and red that I can add into the hats, scarves, and all of that stuff. No mittens that you can see in this one, but I think this is going to be super cute. And it's not super huge. So if I manage to get the Christmas toy shop finished before the end of December, which is a big if, then I can move on to this one. I have a feeling that one's going to take me most of December, and I may start this one, but I bet I don't finish it until January, which actually will dovetail nice with the plans that I have for January. So be looking out for that video. I'm going to be sharing with you guys here in December sometime what my goals for 2026 are going to be. And I'm trying to actually not just give you guys the overarching goals, but also break them down into chunks so we can see how I'm going to go about trying to accomplish all of them and how I'm going to keep myself accountable. And hopefully you guys will keep me accountable too. That's it for me today, guys. Thanks so much for sticking around till the end of the video. Before you leave, don't forget to do all the things. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, and hit that bell notification icon so that you can be informed of future uploads. And as always, guys, thanks so much for watching.